I want to thank President Mason, the outstanding faculty, administration, and staff of this great institution, and the entire John Jay College community for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the 2020 graduate hooding ceremony. Graduate class of 2020, it is a tribute to you, as well as your parents, your siblings, your mentors, and friends, that in the midst of an unprecedented global pandemic, you have kept your eyes on the prize. Your hooding signifies your arrival as outstanding scholars determined to use what you have learned at this great institution for the betterment of society and the world. But you didn't wait for today's ceremony to begin your mission as fierce advocates of justice. Throughout your John Jay journey, many of you have had to balance work and study in order to support your families and make ends meet. Many of you made the commitment years ago that you would be the first in your family to graduate from college and to earn an advanced degree. And many of you are right now risking your lives on the front lines of the pandemic to bring help and healing to your fellow New Yorkers. I am proud of your academic accomplishments and grateful for your service and your sacrifice. You understand that in this challenging time, we have a higher responsibility than ever to ensure that the rule of law and the rights and dignity of every human being do not become casualties of the war against the pandemic. The pandemic has revealed in racial and economic terms the fault lines in our society, and it is up to you and I to make sure that vulnerable and marginalized populations do not fall in those cracks. My office, as you know, is taking aggressive action to prevent scammers and price gougers from profiting off the fears of our neighbors. It is why we have made it clear that debt collectors will not come between hard-pressed New York families and their stimulus checks. My office is also working hard to protect and preserve the rights of nursing home residents during this crisis, and we are also standing up for the rights of women. This is both a legal and a moral imperative at a time of crisis. And whether you are pursuing a career in criminal justice, forensics, emergency management, security management, public policy, human rights, or continuing your education, the future of our democracy, my friends, my scholars, depends on all of you, the next generation, guardians of justice. In 1963, from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, Dr. Martin Luther King responded to the overwhelming challenges of his time by rallying the nation to action. He said, "We refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt. We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity in this nation. Yours is the generation that has come to cash the check. So be bold enough to use your voice to drown out the surge of divisive rhetoric. Be brave enough to listen to your hearts and to lift those struggling under the weight of poverty and despair. Be not afraid, scholars. Be strong enough to surrender to something greater than yourselves. As the nation's premier criminal justice institution of higher learning, John Jay College has prepared you well. New York and America need your ingenuity, your passion, your creativity, and your commitment. Graduate class of 2020, that is your mission. And this, my friend, this, my scholars, this, my leaders, this is your mission. Congratulations and Godspeed.